How do you feel about telling your staff about change? Many leaders would rather hide under a rock rather than talk to their employees about changes that might disrupt their lives. And that conversation becomes all the more difficult when you're dealing with the kind of uncertainty that we're now facing because of COVID-19. The natural instinct is to wait until you have something concrete to say about the future, but this is the last thing you should do. Try thinking about change and our current situation as like a journey in a ship across the sea. In mid-March, we were all forced to leave behind the land we knew. Many staff, who were lucky enough not to be laid off, were furloughed or find themselves working from home, separated from their teams. Life as we knew it no longer existed. At the same time, very little is still known about the destination we're heading to. What we do know is that our working lives are likely to be different for some time to come, thanks to the economic impact of the lockdown. And many employees are now wondering how their jobs might change, or even if they'll have a job to come back to. The reality is that for most of us, recovery is going to mean adaptation, reinvention and streamlining. And all this can feel very scary when you're the one in the boat in the middle of the ocean, when you can no longer see the land you've left behind, but the future is still over the horizon. That's when anxiety can really set in. Of course, this is also the time when you probably want to focus on the changes that need to be made to your organisation rather than talking with staff. But this is exactly when strong leadership communications is most needed if you are not only going to survive but thrive in the new land, the post-COVID-19 reality. I'm not talking about overinflated promises or hollow reassurances, but about authentic dialogue with staff, which respects their concerns or even fears, but builds momentum for recovery. It isn't easy, and it won't happen on its own. You need to think clearly about your messaging and how you deliver that message. But I can help you with your leadership and internal communications. Just contact me at katenicholasconsulting.co.uk.